the big issue now, of course, when we're talking about Lake County or Little Calumet River watershed, or in other words, I think there's roughly 130,000 homes or whatever, that 125, 130,000 homes that, or residences, that their water or our water drains to the Little Cal. Some of the water in Lake County drains to the Kankakee River.
Correct.
All right, and that would be like south of 93rd on the west part of the county, and then all the way on the east side of the county, it's mostly, most of that goes to the Little Cal, and a little bit of that goes to the Kankakee. I saw the drawing one time.
Actually, it's almost cut in half. It actually is almost cut in half. The county.
There's just a lot. Most of the residences in Lake County are.
There are more parcels that are in the north shed than in the south shed.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, but you have the south part is the Kankakee River.
Correct.
Basically, the middle and the north part is the Little Cal, and then right at the very north, some of that just goes straight to Lake Michigan, right?
Correct. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's more divided down the middle.
Right here, where does my water go to?
You're north. This could be a break, actually, where you're at. Some of it could go south into the Little Cal, but most of it probably goes to the north directly into the sewer systems out through Lake Michigan.
I saw the map one time of Hammond, and you would think that most of the stuff in Hammond goes to the Little Cal, but it's not.
No, it's kind of just a little over a mile or so. I don't have the actual contour line. Generally, it's around the 600 elevation mark that would be contained within the Little Cal's water.
If I remember correctly, it's somewhere around 167th.
I believe that.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
So we're north of that. So this is probably, I'm guessing the water goes to Lake Michigan, which is, of course, in the end, could save me $360, right? Because if they come up with a new plan, commercial, maybe it'd be 180. Yeah, but anyways, as far yeah. So it's kind of interesting to look at that. I mean, very rarely has water become that big of a deal, and where it goes and so forth. But obviously, a lot of people are wondering, am I in it? Do I got to pay this new fee that's being proposed and so forth? And you would think that most of Hammond would be paying it, but that's not the case. It's just right kind of along the river.
Correct.
But like all of Munster, all of Griffith, all of Cherville, that kind of thing, and they're all going to be one way or another have to pay.
My understanding, they're included.
I know that's not what you guys do.
Correct.
Yeah, that's kind of George has been involved in the legislation and in the political end of it, and of course even in helping draw maps and so forth. And I've talked to him outside of being on the air here, and he's very involved in what's going down state, and I know that's not what you guys do. I just wanted to let people know where the different watersheds are. 219-845-1100. Can you turn this on here? And I'll take a phone call on line 1. Hey, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. For the past couple of weeks, Matt Reardon has been advocating that monies allocated to the surveyor's department should be allocated or somehow applied to this issue with HB 1264. And in other words, he's asking, what are we paying for? Why isn't it used to somehow help channel this water correctly into the Little Cal? My question is to the representatives of the surveyor's department there is, with respect to drainage, how is that money used? I think it was talking about $1.5 million annually.
Correct. There is a special assessment here in Lake County that it's commonly referred to as the Ernie Niemeyer law. When
He's from Lowell, right?
Correct. When he was state senator, apparently.
I remember Ernie, yeah.
Was able to do legislation and received. It's way before I got here. I'm an import here, so the code is Indiana Code 36-9-27-74, which basically states that a county having a population of more than 300,000 can assess on a countywide basis for their stormwater for regulated drains. Now this is the Indiana Drainage Code. So in that respect, the Indiana or the Lake County Drainage Board does collect. It is a little over $1.5 million annually, and actually it's only it started at around 300,000, but obviously with projects costing more.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get at. Is that money more or less earmarked each year, or is there another? Is there something left over, some residual that could be applied?
No, according to the state law, there is a percentage, and it's 56% of that 1.5 million goes to the regulated drains in the Little Calumet watershed, and 44% goes to the regulated drains in the Kankakee River watershed. It comes out to a little over 850,000 for the north shed and 650,000 for the south shed. Now those can only be spent in the regulated drains.